Hello, back again to do another unboxing and review. Today I have an item from True Utility. This is the Scarab Mini Everyday Multi-Tool, and it's meant to fit in your pocket. Okay, so True Utility seems to be a company that focuses on these EDC or everyday carry items or gadgets. They make a whole bunch of stuff like this pocket size, so it does seem to be all about utility, and hence their name, True Utility. Okay, so this is my second item from True Utility. The first one was that telescoping mini pen, and this one, of course, is a multi-tool. So let's go ahead and take a look around the packaging. Okay, so here we are, front and center. You can see the item. I like how they have it kind of suspended here in this clear little capsule. Okay, let's take a look at some of the information. So it's meant to fit in your pocket due to the size being small. We're going to get a free key ring with it. Here we are. It's a beetle-shaped multi-tool, hence the Scarab name. And then it comes with some high-quality pliers, which evidently have a wire cutter included, probably towards the base of the pliers. There's the name, True Utility. There's their logo. And then there's some California required wire warning. But let's go ahead and look. Apparently we get 7 tools in one, and you can see what those tools are. Needle nose, pliers, knife, wire, strippers, file, and 2 screwdrivers. Okay, and also both the name of the item, Scarab, and the company's name is in this kind of shiny text, which matches the item really well. Okay, let's look along on the back. You see the item again from the back. Then let me zoom in a little more here. Okay, there we are. So you can see they talk about the pliers, the screwdrivers. There is a knife or a blade there. Looks like a file, and yeah, the reflective kind of there you go, blade, file, and then the key ring that comes included. Over here we're talking about some features. So this does have a model number of TU24K. Has some high grade, was that 420 stainless steel. And yes, by the way, everything on here is steel. There's no plastic, so at least that I can see. And it definitely feels that way by the weight. Okay, the spring-loaded pliers, awesome. Some of these do not have the spring, so not only do you have to grip it, but then every time you want to release, you have to manually separate it, and so that's a pain. So that's good that has the spring in there. Simple, but makes a big difference. The Phillips and the flathead screwdriver. It's a non-locking knife, which makes sense. And then you have the wire cutter, the nail file, and the nail cleaner. Alright, we'll have to see what that nail cleaner thing's about. Alright, there you go, True Utility, and then barcode, and they have a website right there. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about the packaging here. Alright, so overall impression of the packaging, I really like it. The reason why is, first of all, it's very eye-catching. We have black with this yellow, I would say almost orange, so it gives it that real kind of, well, I think a lot of people would think when you see those colors like caterpillar, and or even if you don't associate with that, it does have that kind of construction look. So it definitely is eye-catching. And on top of that, again, the item being front and center. And there's one thing I didn't actually mention earlier. I kind of hinted at it, but didn't go into it. Remember I said there was that free key ring? You might think, well, where is it? I don't see it in the box. They ever so cleverly included it up here in the actual retail hanger. So yes, there's the key ring. And we'll look at it, of course, when I take it out. But there was a little hint here with the arrows pointing towards it. But anyway, just to include that as an actual functional part of the packaging, I mean, I think that really speaks to their true utility. I mean, they're putting utility even in their packaging, so that is actually very cool. So, yes, I'm really impressed with the packaging, and one of the reasons I picked this up. Of course, I also need a multi-tool, so, but anyway. Alright, so let's get to the unboxing here. I'm going to see, I have my scissors should I need them, but I want to see if I can actually open it without the use of scissors or a knife. Oh, look at that. Okay. Okay, you know what? Excellent. I was kind of thinking this came off very easy. You can see they had some adhesive around, but when it comes out on this nice card. So, and they even have a little perforation to get the ring out. So let's look at the ring first. So here's the ring. what does it say here? Comes back around. Oh, okay. So, what goes around comes back around on a round shape. Ha ha! But yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have their logo there, and let's see else. Yeah, this is pretty robust. And also notice how it's the flat type. So a lot of these rings have more of a round bar that goes around in a ring. However, this one's flat, so it lays, well, yeah, you get it. A little more compact. Anyway, looks cool. I also like the color. Okay, now let's get to the actual item here. The actual multi-tool. So there she is. Actually, that feels really good in the hand. Has some weight to it. It's not crazy heavy, but it definitely has some mass to it. You can feel. And of course, it's all, what is that, 420 stainless steel? Yeah, so. Okay, so let's look here. We have a little hanger, so you could attach this to your keys, or you could attach it to this. Alright, so to open it up, I'm pretty sure I just swing these guys around. Yep, there we go. There's one. Oh. Okay. So when you swing these back, the spring, because this is no longer here but up here, it allowed this to open up, and hence the pliers open. So in a way, it kind of opens up automatically as soon as you move these wings to the back, or handles, whatever you want to call them. So here's the so the spring works. Okay, and let's see some of the other. Oh, that is cool. Alright, so the other tools are in here, but this, what I'm opening right now, this is unique to this True Utility Scarab. Now, I've actually seen a mini pocket tool very similar to this, but it did not have these. So these tools on the side just kind of stayed exposed, folded but still exposed. Now this one has these wing covers, yeah, just like the beetle, the Scarab beetle with its wing covers. So this not only does have some function, keeping those secure, but it also just looks really cool, and it goes well with the name of the tool. Okay, so when you open up these wing covers, then much like the wings, here come the tools. So there's your Phillips screwdriver. Okay, there's the knife. Pretty sure that's the knife. Then on the other side, and these two, as you can see, they were a little stiff coming out, but of course it's the first time I've actually pulled them out. I'm sure they'll loosen up as you use them. Here, okay, this must be your flathead screwdriver. And then the file, and I'm assuming that's the nail cleaner right there. So, okay, so let's just fan it open up here. It actually looks really cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and test out the knife. Let me go get a piece of paper. Alright, so I gone ahead and closed everything and just left the knife out, closed the covers and all. And yes, as the box said, this does not lock back, but you know, if you're cutting this way, it's going to push this knife up, so it really shouldn't close. Alright, I got a little piece of paper here. We're going to see how sharp it is. Make our entry, and then slide down. So yeah, I mean, there was a little tearing, but for the most part it was cutting. But yeah, I mean, definitely would get the job done. Small scale, nothing major. You're not going to be cutting huge rope or anything, or cutting down logs, but if you need something sharp, it should help. I assume you're going to have your primary knife with you anyway, but this is a backup or for fine work. This should do the job. Close this one. Yeah, out of all the knife one seems to be the most stiff. Like the other ones are a little more loose. But again, that'll change as I pull it out and put it back, put it out, put it back, time and time again. All right, let's also look at the wire cutters. We might as well use this piece of paper again, right? So stick that in there. Yeah. So I don't know what's coming up. It didn't cut, but you can see that really, really deep crease. So had any wire, which is obviously going to be thicker than a piece of paper, it would have definitely cut. Alright, and then well closed, you can see there's different sections there. You have some grip, so you could perhaps use this. Well, you know how pliers work, I'm not going to go into that. And then you also see there's a little circular opening as well. So, okay, yeah, I'm pretty impressed by this. Okay, so yeah, let's just get to the conclusion. Would I recommend this? Of course, I haven't used it for what you just seen in this video, you know, but at least from what I can tell, just opening it, it definitely feels like it would hold up. And with it being stainless steel, it should, especially if you keep it in your pocket and you're not dropping it in the creek and whatnot, it should hold up for a good amount of years. Maybe a little lubrication in that spring every once in a while, maybe a little on these tools on the side, but short of that, I really don't see there being any need for any other maintenance. So yeah, this is definitely why wouldn't you get it, right? And the price is actually really decent too. Of course, that'll vary where you get it.